The Forza series has had a rocky history on PC. Developer Playground Games makes beautiful, deep racing titles in one of the best series in Xbox history, but when the games first started coming to PC a few years ago, they were anything but the polished experience Microsoft fans were expecting. Inconsistent frame rates, random crashes, severe stability issues and memory leaks, and more were all par for the course for Forza Horizon 3 and Forza 7. With Forza Horizon 4's demo out, I wanted to hop in and see how it performed on the Potato Masher. If you've never watched one of my videos before, the Potato Masher is a budget PC I built in late 2014 to compare to the PS4 for the rest of its life cycle. The goal is to show fans of budget gaming what's possible on PC with a console budget. Its i5 750 and GTX 760 haven't been capable of brute forcing a good playable experience out of previous Forza games, but if the demo was anything to go by, Forza Horizon 4 might be different. Now, you should always wait until a game officially releases, it gets the day one patch, and people download the official graphics drivers before you make any final decisions about purchasing something, so don't run out and buy this just because I'm having a good experience with it. Anything could change between now and release. However, I'm impressed so far. At the default settings the game chose when I first booted up, we're looking at 30 FPS, 1080p, and dynamically adjustable medium settings. Now you can see a few frame rate drops during this opening sequence, but it's close to a stable 30 FPS. However, this later rally section showed more significant drops, and I believe that's because of the smoke effects. When they're on screen, the frame rate suffers. When they disappear, it stabilizes again. After making a few tweaks to the settings and disabling the automatic adjustments, the game was much more consistent. I can still optimize a bit further to eliminate any remaining issues, but I'm not going to invest that time until the final game. I lowered a few settings and turned up 2 others. Anisotropic texture filtering should almost always be set to the maximum on PC since it's almost a free setting. I also turned motion blur up from medium to high. The Forza Horizon series has almost dark magic in its motion blur. If there's any genre of game that should really be played at 60 FPS, it's shooters and high-speed racing, but Forza makes it work. Granted, no amount of motion blur removes the added input latency that you get with 30 FPS, but visually it works much better than it has any right to, and the higher motion blur setting really makes it look good. Previous Forza games couldn't run at a consistent 30 FPS at any settings on the Masher, so of course 60 FPS was a pipe dream. I did want to see if it was theoretically possible for Horizon 4, so I dropped to very low settings and 900p. The game isn't bad, but it varies between the mid-40s to a locked 60. Of course it doesn't look as good as it does at 30 FPS, but we'll have to see how that compares to the regular Xbox One. Dropping to 720p is a pretty solidly 60 FPS experience, but the game looks closer to an Xbox 360 game than an Xbox One game, so of course we're still a ways out from release and I can probably tweak the settings to get a bit higher quality, but I'm at least excited that this looks like an option where previous games barely functioned at all. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing or checking out the other videos in the Potato Masher series. If you want to support my channel, I have a Patreon and your backing helps me afford more games to test. Let me know what your thoughts are about the demo in the comment section, and have a great day.